Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get it going, baby. Let's make it happen. All right, guys, let's get it going here. Adam Sheila Safe, good morning. Fun Trader, good morning. Let's get it. All right, so what are we looking at in the market right now? The market is out of sync right now with the 200 and 100 out of sync, and we are getting test of harmony zone number 2 right here, that zone. So that's resistance. If we start breaking anything over that level, we're going to get to the 50s. Breaking this levels will get the market in sync on the long side, and then pullbacks will be viable at that time. If we end up, look how many times we hit it. So that's 3-4 times already. So far at the open, the market is really consolidated in a very tight range, and what we want to see from this market is either you break that 400 or you break above this 50 level. One of those two things will lead to momentum. Now let's take a look at the bigger picture. There's a couple of things that we need to be very aware of. Right here, you're seeing an opening range with a high of 34 and a low of 90. And then we have the mids of the mids and the mids of the opening range. So what is the mid of the opening range? Here you go. That's it. Such a tight, small range, which tells me that the market has been consolidating for a long time. The opening range has been consolidating, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. That means there's a good chance that we, kind of will break out of this range fairly soon, within a couple of minutes. So we talked about the 50 being an area of expansion. We talked about the 90 being an area of sell expansion, and the 50 is buy expansion. And if we continue to and if we start trading anything under 411, that's a good sign that we are gonna start selling off. Now there's another thing to look at. Look at that. That was the captain setup on the 70 NT Renko. Moved one candle and now they're running it over, or they're trying to run it over. So that favors the long if they continue to do that behavior. This candle needs to close at 402 at the open, otherwise we're gonna have some problems. Not necessarily problems. I mean, we don't really care where the market goes as long as we are riding that wave. Becca, good morning. Oh, there you go, 50. That's quick. That's the 50. So went and tagged the stops. That's rough. Back to that whole number. All right. So if we break 73, the market will be in sync on the short side. Wow. Target. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Now we're starting to sell off into. So that's the, oh, excuse me, the opening range was 50 and down to the 90. So now we're breaking. The 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. We're looking for rallies to short into this market. I want to see if we can get into the 83. All right. I'm taking that one. I need to sit through 67, but that's 80 to 71, almost 10 points on that trade. Let me see if I can try it again, because this type of behavior is going to probably lead to. Okay. I mean, that was the first, you know, after the break and after the market got in sync, that was the first run up. So it ran up into that level, and it's going to get rejected. And we're hoping that we were going to get to the 50s, which is Globex. Globex is 350. Let's take a look at ES here very quickly. That is massive, and that is stronger than NQ by a mile. When it comes to looking at NQ versus looking at ES, ES is by far is much stronger. We'll start seeing some like the market will start shifting if we start going under 5650. Okay. We gotta go look again at. Okay, let's see here. Ah, they got me. I'm gonna get out of this trade. So that's chopping is going on here. Okay. What is this? 85. Yeah. '76, '75. Yes, the shorts are active. Brad, good morning, Brad. Here we go. Um, let's take another look at this thing. Let's see if we can get another push higher. I mean, we were not too far off on that trade. Okay. $75. Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna sell off right here. We're heading toward Globex. Globex is target and 350. Here it comes 350. That's the target right here. So something to kind of be conscious of is look how we broke the opening range and we tested it once and twice. So now that is a pivot point, which is the 400. As long as we continue to trade under 400, we are more biased toward the short. Here comes the short covering. Yeah, 400. I mean, they're coming for the stops here. Testing harmony zone number 1. I mean, they actually tested it multiple times. I needed to be conscious of that. Multiple times, and here another rejection. All right, so let's take a look at a rally and start looking for a short. Man, yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right, let's see if we can get another rotation. Target is 350. So I mean, we recognize this as a stop run, right? Here we go again. That is, it's a little bit wild the way they're moving. Here we go again, retesting harmony zone number 1. One thing that we can notice very quickly is we have 100 NT Rinko captain set up long. So that kind of puts a pause on the idea of getting short, uh, and we need to break 360. So the 350, which is below box, has been protected with a massive captain setup long on the 100. So let me show you what that looks like. That's what that looks like. Okay, so what that means, that that is a buy signal with a stop right under 56. It doesn't mean it wouldn't fail, but we need to see it fail first before we start getting involved, because that typically there's a lot of support in. Here we go. Well, I mean, as we speak, that's what we want to see. That's literally what we want to see. I mean, like, it's not six prong anymore. That is crazy, bro. Okay. Okay. So we hit glow backs. We hit a target too. So okay, I get it. Now we're testing harmony zone number one again. I mean, that's a different one though. But we're seeing a personality, and personality is this burst of energy to the upside, burst of energy on the downside, and very quickly. I mean, you're getting like 55 points in what, 2 seconds? And here we go. 60, 60 into that, 53. They're playing games, that's for damn sure. The question is, go back to this one, right? What is the bias? Just looking at that chart, what do you think is the bias? The bias is short. I mean, you're getting a break of the opening range, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the fifth test of it. So if they hold it again, we're gonna see the 50 again. Market is out of sync. All right, here we go. Now let's look for a rally. I'm short. I'm gonna flatten that trade. I needed a reaction here. Well, I needed a reaction. It's fairly whippy, right? Like this spot should be selling off. So we want to see 65. We may get it. If we get 65, then I'm going to start getting busy short. The market is out of sync. Our target is 50, which is Globex. 65 will start the rotation lower again, but we need a bit of a rally at that point. So there is a high, a lower high, a lower high. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's what I want to see. Now let's get a rally back up. $77. What is going on here? All right, let's see it. We need to see 65 again. Can I get a push toward 53? 53. I'm gonna go break even. Man, that's too much money that I'm giving up here. Yeah, I think I got like 2.25 point on this move. And we were looked really good, but this market is just backing and filling. I think I was up like $200 on that one contract. Now it's gonna just sell off big time, right? $75, $65. Now we're gonna go to Globex. I mean, that's just what the market is doing. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and then another test. This is a market that's gonna crash below 44. The way it's moving, it's gonna burst to the 40 and just flush. Market is in sync. This is big deal right here. We're hitting target. And the next target is 325. See that? Damn. Damn, oh damn. Whew. Man, they got me out of that trade. But I mean, I had another entry. I mean, I had another entry here. It's not like they didn't give me another entry. Oh, you took a piece of it? Good for you, bud. I didn't take a piece of it. I just sat here and watched it. I mean, I mean, I had that one entry. I had the second entry right here. I mean, that's gold. It's all good. It's all good. Good for them. Target is 300. How's everybody doing? I know Adam got hit a couple of times. Becca, Sheila, Brad, where were you at, buddy? $300 is hit, and even worse, 275. The next one, 275. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. Market is short on a swing trade basis. We have target number 5, target number 6. We have harmony zone number 1 and 2 supporting lower prices. This is first test. This is second test. $40 on ES. Wow, good for you. That's huge, brother. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Where did you get short at? 20 points. I was like, yeah, I was like trying to figure out the math on that one. Oh, that's to get busy, man. They're just killing this one. I know, Becca. It's beautiful. I think we read that one pretty clearly. Excellent, excellent, Becca, excellent. All right, so what are we doing here? All right, that's the stop run. There, we almost hit that target. Now we're gonna go back to. I mean, these are minor stop runs into harmony zone number 1. That's where we're going. So now we're testing harmony zone number 1, right? That's the zone. That's a first reaction. I mean, that's not bad for a first reaction. That's good stuff right there. Let's take a picture of that one. Oh man, they are gonna get me on this one. Okay. It's a lot of chop here. Market is out of sync. And testing harmony zone number 1. Yeah, it's a 70 NT wrinkle that's getting broken. You really have to kind of come down to the 6s. Here you go. Hitting glowbacks, I mean, that's an issue. So resistance right here against harmony zone number 2. And if you make a high and a lower high, that could be the stage to start selling back in. Oh my God. 23. I mean, is it possible that they're gonna try to go to 75? I mean, very possible. Yeah. So right here is the very much the uncle point for the shorts. They need to hold on to this area exactly. We need to start trading under glowbacks, and any rally needs to make a lower high. Here we go. That's a lower high. That's a lower high. It just we're right at glowbacks. The big number is 32. You get to 32, then we'll start looking for rallies to short into this thing. Potential captain set up short on the 50 NT Rinko at 343.75. 343.75. Yeah, they're holding it here. They're still holding it. I mean, there's resistance. I see it. It just you need to have that forceful push lower, and 332 is a key. Otherwise, we're gonna see a reversal to 375, and the market would be in sync on the long side at that point. Okay, baby, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Okay. A reversal here will get the market back in sync on the long side. Now we have a target of 400. Wow. Okay. Target is hit. Oh no, it didn't hit. It's 400. It's just we got to push. Okay. All right, let them pull back. There's a good chance that we go back to Globex and retest it. Yeah, here you go. It's coming. We're going to be testing harmony zone number 1 here. That's a captain setup long. Ah. What is going on here? Why I'm not filled? I got out of it. It went right through my order and it didn't fill it. I mean, it's a slight positive, but it's a captain setup. I don't know. We made like 3 points off of it. I'll take it. It's another attempt at that level. But I mean, there is a sense of weakness here, to be honest with you. You know, especially with this. Like from here, we should be heading all the way up there. Okay. So now we're touching Globex. We need this level to hold. Man, I tell you, that barely made any money. Market is out of sync. We're going to take a picture of that. Harmony zone number 2 is right here, and that is a big sign. So what is the market? What is the market doing? Look at this. I mean, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times that we come in at or close to the opening range, the bottom end of the opening range, and reject. So that's the story of the day so far. We have a buy support right here at Harmony Zone number 2. So the longs need to really protect that level, and they're showing up some strength here. The number is 350, which is Globex, breaking Globex. They could come back in and retest. So the longs need to show up above 50, then pull back, and the shorts need to come in under 10. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. All right. So we're gonna look for pullbacks here to buy into this thing. We should be going to the 50s and higher. Captain setup. Okay, excellent, Brad. We should be heading to the 70s here. We'll see. $400 is a target. Okay. Okay. What are we thinking here in the form of a market behavior? I mean, we have a captain set up. That's nice. We're testing that captain setup with a push. Ultimately, this is the target. I mean, if we go anything above 77, that's a captain setup switch trade. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna hit it. All right, let's get a pullback here. 63 maybe. Let's see here. 63. Yeah, this is geared toward going to 400. There's a captain setup switch trade. Yeah, there you go. Target is 400. Target is 400. Hey, David. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I worked hard on it yesterday. Slow price action here. Mm. Okay, they're putting on a captain setup long right here. Here you go. We should be going to 400. Here comes that 400. Target is hit. Next target is 425. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Okay, so we're heading toward that 425. For 15. Hmm. Hmm. 20. All right, what are they doing right here? They're starting to dig into the opening range, and we're right at the mids of the opening range right here. Interesting that they're still pushing up here, and we got ourselves target, which is 425. Okay, so we came at very close to that target. A slow price action, man. I mean, it's one of those things. I think it's just the market is waiting, trying to figure out if this Middle East war is gonna resume to an, another round of fighting. How did we end up doing, Adam? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you're back in the game, man. That's what matters. All right. So we're getting rejection here against the mids of the opening range. So if we start trading anything under the here you go, 90s, I think the market is just going to start backing and filling here. Still, the overall structure is short, even though we're getting this buy interest. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get a pullback. Target is about to get hit here. Next target is 450. All right, I'm gonna step away for just a minute. Wow. Just came back and saw that. That's huge. Nice run. All right, you guys are awake? How's everybody doing? We're just kind of waiting on the next kind of rotation here. Wow, good for them. That's another run. Yeah, we're about to hit the whole number. It's a solid market, man. Solid long. So we're trading above that mids of the opening range, and the market just came retested and just took another shot higher. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis, and the target is 500, and we have targets above that. Well, it looks like we're gonna fade here a little bit. So the market is just coming up at this target number 4 and just getting walked back in. '93, '96s, '93 to '96s. Yeah, I mean they're just grinding this market higher. What do you guys think? Up 500 on half of my PAs. Okay, that's excellent. That's excellent. How many accounts are you trading at a time right now? allocation. Yeah. All right, the big idea is break 500. You got target number five, which is 533. So on a swing trade basis, that potentially can be the personality of the day is just the market is just grinding higher. You know, these pullbacks are just buyable on a swing trade basis, and you're getting constant movement in that direction. We're breaking away from the opening range, and the market did something really interesting. And we've been looking at this and talking about it. Is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven times the market broke under the opening range and came and tested it one after the other. Then came into the midst of the opening range, consolidated, and just blasted through. Now we're breaking the top. We're basically breaking the opening range to the upside and grinding higher. So everybody that stayed short here on a like multi-day, idea is getting smoked. I mean, we may hit the. Let's take a look at the big picture too. The 200 NT Rinko, which is our guide for higher prices. Yeah, we're breaking the high of that rotation. I mean, hey, you want to sit here and fight this market? Go ahead. I mean, I could get short here till I run out of money. Not fun. Not fun. Like really around that 500, you think any order to try to go long should be just getting smacked, and they're not smacking anything. They're just grinding higher. Gold check, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Thank you for spending your day with us. Let's see where we're gonna go. 525. So we already hit our target. Our next target is 525, 533. So that is the range right here. That's the range right here. We got to protect harmony zone number one, which is support. On a deeper pullback, harmony zone number two. So market comes here, makes a low and a higher low, then that's a continuation trade to this target. They can do the same structure, come into harmony zone number two and make that or that. Now, if you want to see like if you want to see like I've been saving. Let's see here. Here you go. Let's see if we can show you some of the stuff. Examples of how harmony zone number. Holy crap! We're already there. We may have to kind of harmony zone number one tests. That's just one of them, and I'm just keeping a list of them. So yeah, and that's another one. There's a lot of them right here. Okay, let's go back to the market because we're coming in hot and heavy here. They're deciding that to get active. Let's go. All right. So what did they do? The market is out of sync here. So when it's out of sync, we came in and tested harmony zone number one and dropped even further closer to zone two. You really have to start going back up and making a higher low. One of the prices is 81, which we're not too far away from it. Comes 81. Okay, so pullbacks are buyable. Let's see if we can get 66s. Let's see if we can get 66s or 66 and a half. We don't want to see a punch above 80 or 85. I think I missed that trade. I missed it. I needed that first reaction. So they got to 68 and punched it back up. Maybe 63. Well, I don't know. On that one, we needed the 66s and a hold. If they close above that 77, they're gonna punch it up back to 85. And you're gonna start getting momentum back up 85.90 against that 66s. I mean, we're struggling with the 500, but there's just a pocket of buyers here. I mean, a 66 would have been sweet. Yeah, like right here is resistance. If they take out the stops, which is a minor stop run, you're gonna get into closer to the 90s. Good trade, no fill. I could have kind of took it back up to the 68 and see if I can get a fill on that one. I think it would have filled 68. That is good structure for the market. That's a good structure for the market for the longs. Because if you look at the bigger picture, I understand that the market is out of sync, but the overall structure is long. And then we tested harmony zone number. I got to take a picture of this thing. Hold on. Man, look at that. That was sweet. Sweet. Becca, tell me you're in it. Somebody needs to be making money off of these ideas. Yeah. We're at a whole number here, and even at a whole number where you expect a bit of a reject. I mean, we got a big rejection the first time around. Now they're coming back into that level and they're showing a little bit of strength. So they can pick up the stops. Here we go. Boom. That's quick. Holy moly. Yeah, that's fast. Good for them. Good for them. Price action is long and strong. Okay, one, two, three. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so these are momentum direction, and now the market is backing and filling. So we're gonna see a bit of a retracement coming back to potentially retest 500. So watch out from trying to get long here. Let it pull back a little bit lower. Here you go. I mean, if they're gonna test the 500, they need to show me a test and same concept that we just talked about earlier. You know, the because they could do this just to flush multiple legs of the market and then come back and buy it. So I need to be patient here and wait for the market to, present the pullback, and here you go. We've seen this a million times, right? That's testing harmony zone number 1. I mean, we could buy into the test, just wait for a one candle reversal and take a piece of it. But when the structure is confirmed in the form of low and a higher low, the market tends to uh, trigger a bigger move to the upside. What I want to see is 16, then a pullback. If I see that, that means that the market is stable. Then I can measure my risk and figure out a good point to get in at that point. The market is out of sync. Okay. Testing harmony zone number 2. So let's take a picture of that. See, they're tricky. First touch. This is the first touch of harmony zone number 2. Now we need to see prices at 707. Let them come in here and stabilize this structure. So where are the stops? There's a bunch of stops above 10. That's a minor stop, and there's a lot of stops above 50, 45.50. So they can take out the minor stops, go to 15, come back and retest, hold on to it, then shoot back up. We need to see 08 and a pullback. First touch base is harmony zone number 1 and 2 produced. Let's take a picture of that. All right. And the market can repeat itself. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm going to look for a pullback 93. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to get out of this trade. I mean, if it punches back up, I'll get back in. If it gives me a captain setup. I'm just going to keep it tight here. Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. Nope. I mean, like right here, especially with this captain setup, it needed to punch up, and it didn't. So, and we could see that they made a switch trade here, which is negative. So that kind of got me out of that trade. So Harmony Zone number 2 retest for the second time. Back on the bullish mode here. If we go anything over 500, took out the stops from under. So you really have to take the stops above 510. 499. Here we go. Let them pull back again. There you go. It took out the stops. So they took out the stops from under these lows, and now they're taking the stops from above. They're gonna pull back here in a minute. Yeah, good for them. They're gonna run this thing up right here. They're gonna go 1525. Market is in sync. We should be seeing 25 here in a minute. Here you go. So I mean, basically, they rotated one more time to retest, and we got stopped out here small. I think it's like 6 points or something. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 points. And then the market shot up. I mean, we had a chance right here to kind of participate in it. I kind of passed on it, but the 15 to the 25 was a target. Now you have 30, 36s coming up. 33s, and you got 30s and 36s. I mean, we got very close to the 30. You're getting a pullback here. I mean, we could do 13. Here comes the 33s, 36s, or 30s, 36s. Ultimately, we have 550 as a target, but we're going to experience some pullbacks along the way into this rotation. I'm kind of almost done for the day. All right, guys. So it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to call it a day. Just down small on a couple of accounts. We read the market good. There's a couple of spots where I got stopped out. But nonetheless, overall, a good day. So we'll see you bright and early tomorrow, Friday. Let's get it done. Let's finish strong.